What is up, my fellow brother bears? I'm your host, Buddha Bear.
And I'm your co-host, BlackBear.
And welcome to The Anime Den.
And in today's video, we're going to be reviewing episode 7 of ReZero Season 2.
So without further ado, let's get right into the review. Alright, so you want to do the first part? Or I'm just going to do all the reviews?
Okay, no. I got it. I remember.
He says he got it.
It's vivid. So it starts off with Subaru yelling, like, loud at Beatrice because she saved him. And now he's mad because the stuff that happened is gonna stay there
the
now.
Stuff that happened.
Stop! Shut up! They know that everyone died because of Bowel Bitch.
Oh, bitch. Wow. Keep going.
That's her name.
Keep going.
Stop! You're making me feel weird.
I'm just listening.
Stop.
Come on, they're waiting.
Okay, leave me alone. Stop.
Okay, so then after the Bow girl, because BlackBear doesn't want to continue, he just wants to keep saying stop at me. So after Bow girl almost basically kills everyone, Subaru is now in front with Beatrice, absolutely upset that Beatrice saved him.
I said that already.
Instead of everyone else, and he begins to scream like that. You should have left me to die. There was no reason. Because Subaru is worried now that this is now the checkpoint. That everyone is actually dead now, and there's no way for him to go back and save them. So he's furious, and he starts asking Beatrice a bunch of questions. You know, why did you save me? Why not everyone else? And Beatrice just says, I was not told to do so. Then Beatrice grabs a book.
He tries to kill himself.
Oh yeah. So he tries to kill himself, and Beatrice stops him, saying that he's not allowed to, basically, that she won't let him. And Beatrice grabs a book that Betelgeuse had, and it was was that the witch's book, or was that just Betelgeuse's personal book?
No, that was
the witch's book.
Yeah.
So she starts holding onto the book like it's something precious, and Subaru starts piecing things together after he starts asking Beatrice a bunch of questions like, why are you holding that book like it's precious? Why are you not denying that you're not working with the witch's cold? Yada, yada, yada. He starts asking a bunch of things, and then Beatrice snaps, obviously upset, saying that that everything she did up until this point was told to her, she was ordered to do so by the gospel, which was the book. And that she never really cared about him, that Subaru was nothing but a human. And that's when the doors open and Bow Lady comes in and ends up killing Subaru, which I thought was a little weird because why would Beatrice stop Subaru from dying just to have him killed by?
Yeah. Before that, she was going to kill Beatrice, but then he grabbed Bow Lady's legs and then she killed him.
Was she really gonna go and kill Beatrice?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because it looked like they were working together.
Nah, because of the angle. It was because of the angle she was turned towards Beatrice. And then he grabbed her leg. And then she killed him.
Okay, that's a possibility.
No, because that's what happened.
No, because we're not sure that's what happened.
No, I saw it.
And this is why I hate BlackBear. So, like I was saying, that's a good point that she could have gone to go kill Beatrice, or they could have been working together. So those are both possibilities that we can take into account, that either Beatrice is working with Bow Lady or she's just there. But it makes more sense that they're working together, since that was all, she was hired by the witch's cult and Beatrice is with the witch's book. So stupid BlackBear. So then after Subaru dies, he respawns back at the temple where Emilia is freaking out. So at that point we were already aware that Subaru's checkpoint was not set. He still had a chance, and that's when he goes and plays out the entire thing all over again. A little bit extremely calm. Otto is actually worried that he's too calm. When in face with Emilia freaking out, he was too calm and not a little panicked. So it was at that point that Garfield asked Subaru to come with him to go and have a chat, and that's where he met with Rizu, and they had a discussion on how Subaru was gonna go. And first they had a discussion how Frederica could leave the fortress, I mean the sanctum, and it was because she was uh, less than half mixed human and beast, so she was like a quarter. So that's how she could leave. And then they go on to Subaru goes on to pitch an idea saying that I'm gonna take the idea, I'm gonna take the trial for Amelia, and that's when Garfield grabs onto Subaru's neck, and they kept him prisoner. Why did Garfield and they do that, and Louise do that? Is because they believed Subaru to be working with the witch's cult, since they could smell the amount of miasma coming from him. So
Maya's word, the witch's sin.
yeah, or the witch's scent is how Garfield Subaru says it. After that, he was kept captive for 3 days, and Otto comes and saves him, and then that's where kind of the episode ends. But during that time, those 3 days, Amelia, for at first, denied to go through the witches to do the trial. Then Louisa pitched an idea saying that we should, if you do the trial, we can.
No, but before that, he told them that, like everyone started looking for him because he went missing.
Okay, yeah, everyone was obviously looking for Subaru because Subaru just randomly went missing.
Yeah,
so then,
and that's why she declined to go the next day.
Yeah, because he wasn't there. So then Louisa pitched an idea. We'll send a search party to find him if you complete the trials, if you do the trials. And then that's what happened during the 3 days. She was doing the trials, still failing. Otto now saved Subaru, went on to leave the chambers where they met with Ram, who was also there. And then at the end credits, we see Garfield head back to the chambers and find out that Subaru is missing. Obviously pissed. We see his hand hit the wall and then it transformed like Frederica did. So we could tell that he's.
So what I'm thinking is that his beast form is stronger than Frederica because she's a quarter and he's half.
Yeah. So and it looked like it was I don't know if you saw the hand.
Yeah.
It looked like a bear paw. So I think his is different from Frederica's as well.
Cool. What did she turn into?
She turned into like a yellow panther.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna go on to our theories on what we think on how everything is happening up to now. We already kind of gave you our theories on how we think. Do we want to do the Beatrice one?
I mean,
like, do we believe her to be with the witch's cult? Do we believe her not to be? Well, like we already know she's with the witch's cult.
Yeah, but I don't think. I think she was created by one of the witches.
Yeah. I agree with him, with BlackBear, that she could be a homunculus.
Full metal.
Full metal. So she was, but it was the way she, and now we were introduced to another character into this world when Beatrice said, "I did all of this for Mother." Everything she did in the gospel was for Mother. So now we had this new entity named Mother that Beatrice.
So it could be one of the sins because all the sins are women.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could definitely be. And then it could also be another archbishop that we're just not introduced to. So that is obviously, out there for us to take in. And then, let's see. So we can't really say that Louise and Garfield betrayed him because they think that he's with the witch's cult. It's more like a misunderstanding.
Yeah, it is because
Subaru. Yeah. Miasma.
He has the witch's scent.
Yeah, dying a lot.
Yeah.
It's like one hell of a cologne, man.
Just one hell of a cologne.
So then I guess at this point, everything's kind of straightforward on how most things we can intake most things. You want to do the ending on how we think what's gonna happen next episode?
I mean, yeah. I still think Otto's gonna die.
Yeah. BlackBear believes 100% that Otto's gonna die. I think he is, but not yet.
Like, it's because of, like, at the end, they were all talking about, like, him and Subaru. Otto was talking about how, like, he's Subaru's friend.
Yeah.
And they had, like, this heartfelt, like, talk. And then after, it'll just be, like,
It's ReZero, so they'll just fucking break that shit.
It's just a ReZero. So
it's like that time when Rem told Subaru she loved him, then fucking she goes to save Subaru and gets fucking
yeah
by fucking yeah.
Like ReZero takes her emotions and throws them in the dumpster.
Not even the dumpster. They throw them into like an incinerator.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They watch our feelings burn, then they pull out the ashes, put inside of one of those crushers. That crushes the car and just, and then they eat them.
Perfect the cube.
Yeah, basically they eat them.
Yeah.
So, I agree. I both like disagree and agree with BlackBear that Otto is gonna die. Not yet, because one, if Otto dies right away, then we're gonna have to have another reset. And I think it's too soon to automatically have another reset at this point. So and then Rom is there. That is the key point into Otto's survival right there. It's because of Rom. If Rom wasn't there, I'd agree with BlackBear wholeheartedly. Otto's fucked.
I mean, I think that what's his face?
Garfield.
Yeah, Garfield is just gonna be too strong because Rem doesn't have her horns, so she's not at.
But I think
Rem's
she could
level.
stall.
She could stall, but not for that long, because she still has the wind magic which is really strong. But I think just because he's half, he's gonna be like faster, stronger.
But then we gotta remember that they're still in the village. Roswald is still there. Amelia is still there.
I know, but Roswell, I don't think he can move.
Well, like it's not that I don't think he can move. It's Roswald can still talk, and he's manipulative. And he's a bit of a thinker. He plans a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if he all of a sudden said, "Oh, Amelia, you should go to the witch to the forest to calm down or something. You know, just plan Amelia to go somewhere." And then Amelia goes.
Smart, and then she goes there, and then Puck comes out.
I don't know about that.
First time.
That would be wild.
That would be wild if he comes out.
But if Amelia is to be there, Garfield wouldn't dare to kill Amelia. Because then no one would be able to do the sanctuary, to do the trial.
And he can't kill Subaru either because she won't do it if Subaru dies.
Yep. And it doesn't matter if Subaru dies because then there'll just be another reset. But if Otto dies, Subaru will come after Garfield.
Yeah.
Thus having Garfield forced to kill him. Thus a reset being. If Otto dies and Amelia is present at the time, Subaru will be furious. Amelia will follow that same feeling and no longer do the trial. So that's why I'm saying I can see Otto dying for Subaru, just not yet. Later on, for sure, I could see it. Where Otto will sacrifice himself to protect Subaru from either one of the Mana Beasts or the Archbishops or the Sins or anything, you know. I could see that, for sure. I just don't think it's going to be next episode. Not yet. It'd be too soon.
You can't really say that about ReZero. First season, he died back-to-back, first 3 episodes.
True, but this isn't first season, and remember, they're giving him time.
Yeah.
Like, the first 3 episodes, he died, and then...
I mean, he set a new record, 5 episodes, no deaths.
Correct. Yeah. And then he did, and then what, the past 2 episodes, he died 3 times.
Yeah.
He died 3 times, back to 2 in 1 episode.
Yeah, 2 in 1 episode.
And then 1 in this one.
Yeah.
So, they might go for 5 deaths just to catch up, but I don't know. This season seems more on Subaru's way of handling situations and trying not to die, but it's once again it's ReZero. He will always end up dying somehow.
Has he died 4 times in a row?
He died when he first got to the mansion. He died again when he got to the mansion and fought with Frederica and all of them. No, he didn't die that time. He did, because then that's when he was in the room with Beatrice and all that. He only died twice.
Yeah.
So he only died 2 times.
Like I'm saying, first season of all, did he die 4 times in a row?
He died a lot of times in a row.
No, I know he died a lot of times in a row, but I never think he died like 4 times in a row.
There was a scene. I think there was a scene where I think I had to deal with Betelgeuse and how he was trying to fight Betelgeuse on what to do. That he died multiple times.
Yeah.
So he.
I still think there's kind of
No. It wasn't that. It was when he was in the when Ram when he was still trying to become friends with Rem. Do you remember all those times he died?
Oh yeah, he died. He died three times.
No. He died multiple.
No,
times.
He died 3 times.
When fighting Rem? No.
No, not when fighting Rem. He died twice because of Rem, and then one time he died because of the curse.
No. So because remember, the first time he died, his legs got swept in. The second time he died, his chest got pulsed in. Remember, because everyone wasn't trusting Subaru, and Subaru was just trying to be their friends. And then remember there was a certain scene where they just kept showing Subaru dying, and then Subaru dying, and then Subaru dying, and then Subaru dying. He just kept dying. And then I remember it because he tried. Remember when he woke up and Rem and Ram were there to like see him, that he screamed, like he was panicking when he saw them, because he died. The amount of times he died.
No, I remember that, and it was because of the second time he died. Is because he saw that it was Rem. Dude, I watched season 1. I recently watched season 1.
I'm telling you, he died more than 2.
Dude, I remember. He
because
died
it wouldn't make sense for just 2 deaths and then him to go insane.
No,
it was multiple.
No, he went insane because he saw that it was Rem who killed him.
Nah, because then I the amount of times I remember seeing him die in different ways, I swear to you it was more times.
Nah, dude, it was 3 times he died.
No, I'm telling you it was more. Because I think even when after he saw Rem, he still tried to become friends and ended up still getting killed.
That was he didn't.
Dude, I remember because
Dude,
I remember
he only died 3 times. He only died.
All right,
3
so we're gonna
times.
change this subject because we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna discuss that.
Yeah.
We'll be at a standstill forever.
Yeah.
So, I'm ready to cut the video because at this point now it's just more of me and BlackBear talking about how many times Subaru died and didn't die. So. I'm trying to remember my exits. Alright, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe if you already haven't. Comment down below on your theory on what you think is going to be happening on next episode for ReZero. Do you agree with our theories? Do you disagree? Do you have your own theory? Just put it down in the comment below so we can read and comment. All theories are amazing to hear out because it branches out our thoughts, So, make sure you guys do all that. I'm your one and only host, Buddha Bear.
And I'm your co-host, BlackBear.
And thank you guys so much for tuning in with us here in the Anime Den.